April. I am at Brilliant Vinyl and we are going to do a couple of projects for you guys today. We are going to answer the question, yes, you can iron on wood. And we got this little plaque at the Dollar Tree and we're going to be placing some iron-on on that to show you that it can be done. We're also going to be doing a shirt for you using some of the patterned iron-on. This is the hearts, red and white hearts from Brilliant Vinyl, and we're going to be using some EasyWeed. So I wanted to show you guys how you can, we've already weeded this one, and this one is not sticky. This one is opposite of what some of you may be used to with your other patterned iron-ons. This is not a sticky, pressure sensitive carrier. So when you weed it, you're going to weed it like it is, and it will not be mirrored. And then this one, you will mirror your EasyWeed, and then you will weed out the stuff that you don't want, simply by just removing those areas inside the cut line and getting rid of those. And let's take out a shirt here. So what you have now is you have your mirrored section with the sticky Siser and your non-mirrored patterned. And we're going to place those on the shirt, but first we're going to start with the wood and show you how to do that one. So once you've got everything weeded, all you're going to do is center it and place it like you want on your project. And then you're going to put it in your heat press or use your easy press, whatever it is that you need, or your iron to iron this on. So let's go over to the heat press and we'll put this on. We're over at our heat press. This is the Siser heat press that's for sale at Brilliant Vinyl. We have set our EasyWeed to go on at a temp of 315 degrees, and we have our Teflon sheet. We're just going to protect it. And I put this over to the edge of this so that because I don't really want to melt those ribbons. If I do, I can take the ribbons off and put on any kind of tie that I want, but we're just going to protect that. And then we're going to bring this down with a medium pressure, and we're going to put that on probably about 10 to 15 seconds. And we're just going to let it press, and then we're going to lift that up and peel away that carrier that just came right off with it and let it cool. And it is on there, guys. It is on there and ready to hang. You can put anything you want on these little wood objects. You can get those at the Dollar Tree. You can get them at your Michael's, Joann's. Lots of places carry those. So let's move on to the next project and do this shirt for you guys. Okay guys, we have our shirt on our press, and we're just going to press it and preheat it for a couple of seconds just to get any moisture out. And then you're going to start with your largest, and we're doing, this is EasyWeed, also at 315. And then you're going to place it, and I like to go 3 fingers below the collar. This is a V-neck. And make sure that you have it on straight. And because we're layering, guys, we're only going to press this for a few seconds. You can cover it, or you can press right on some of those carriers. We're going to use our Teflon sheet, and we're just going to press it for about 3 to 4 seconds. And then we're just going to peel that carrier off. And we do this because we don't want it to shrink on us. Okay. Now we're ready to put on our second layer, which is our patterned iron-on. But how are we going to iron that on? Remember, you don't mirror your patterned iron-on, and you cut it with the pretty side up. So in order for us to make that work, we're going to need something called Easy Mask. And we're going to show you how to put that on and bring it over to your project. Now we have our Easy Mask and we have our patterned iron-on. So in order to use this on the shirt, we're just going to peel back a corner of that Easy Mask, and we are going to place that over the top of your design. And you're just going to peel that back and make sure that you burnish it really, really well. If you do not burnish this really well, it will not stick and it will cause your iron-on to stretch, and you don't want that. So make sure that you get it on there really good. And once you have it burnished, then you can peel that carrier that you cut that pattern on away. And now you have your transfer on a pressure sensitive sticky, just like your other came, and you can cut that. And we're pressing this at 315 as well. And we're just going to line everything up and make sure that it fits in there well. Protect it with your Teflon sheet and give it about a 15-second press this time instead of the 5 seconds for that first layer. If you're doing another layer, you would probably want to do maybe 5 seconds on this one as well, and then lift it. We're just going to let that cool for a second. And just gently peel away your carrier. And then you have your shirt. It's completely done with that patterned iron-on. How cute is that? Here's another bonus for you. If you order the hearts from Brilliant Vinyl, you'll have access to that SVG, and you can get that SVG as well. I hope that this cleared up some things for you guys on the tutorial on how to use the patterned iron-on where you don't mirror it and use a transfer mask. And if you have any questions, of course, come over to the group and just ask us, and we'll be happy to help you out. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next video.